How's it going, everybody? Shockwave984 here. Today is going to be another entry for Horror Month, and it's going to be on some more random films. This will be number 7. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. So we got some big titles for this one. First up is the newly re-released Pumpkinhead, the original film. This is a steelbook. This is just like the one for Night of the Demons, along with The Howling and a bunch of other films like The Thing and stuff. Very, very nice. There you see Pumpkinhead in his glory. Very cool design. I love the suit that they made for Pumpkinhead. Really cool. This is a Screen Factory release. So I saw this. It was coming out this week. So here's the story details. And here are all these special features, so you do get quite a bit. New 4K film transfer. No, that was a big thing. You get commentaries, interviews, featurettes. So a lot of cool stuff. And then on the back, you have the pretty much the little, or actually big stump with a pumpkin patch. And that's pretty much how he gets his name. And I'm going to go ahead and take off that, and I'll show you the front and the back together. See how it all connects. Really cool. Then on the inside, so just like Night of the Demons, you have like a quote, so nothing can call it off, but I'm gonna send it back to whatever the hell it came from. That's a quote from Lance Henriksen, who is like the lead character in this film. There's a disc, and on the back there's nothing behind the disc or anything. It's just solid. And now I think this is the same disc that's with the other release, the regular I think like collector's edition by Screen Factory. So as far as I can tell, all the extras and stuff are the same. So yeah, just getting a re-release. Pumpkinhead, awesome film. So this is about Lance Henriksen loses his son in a accident. He gets run over by these, one of the guys, they're on like these motorbikes. These people are coming up to a cabin for vacation. And as a kid, he heard about this legend of Pumpkinhead, who you can summon to pretty much seek vengeance. And in, kind of maybe without thinking clearly, he does it. But then eventually, he figures, I don't want this anymore, because he's also tied to Pumpkinhead. And, he meets this witch called Haggis, and just goes on from there. And it's really cool, really awesome film. This still holds up. The transfer is good. Sound is also really good, and extras are pretty cool to watch also. So, Pumpkinhead, newly re-released. You can still get the other version as well, as far as I can tell. Alright, next up we have the remastered version of Don Coscarelli's Phantasm. This is a Blu-ray and DVD. I actually found this last night at a Half Price Books. I went to one that was a little further out. There is a Steelbook edition, which I have found pretty commonly. And there's also a box set where you have all the movies. So I know there was another one a while back that came out where it's spheres. Yeah, like the spheres. And you open it up and then there's all the disc. So, but really cool cover. Always like this one. It's remastered. This is done by Wellgo USA. Yeah. And there you see Angus Scrim, who unfortunately is no longer around. He played the tall man, who's like your main villain, and his presence in here is awesome. You have Reggie Bannister, who's really good. There he is. I believe that's him in the middle, the bald. And you have Michael Baldwin, Bill Thornberry, Kathy Lester. Written and directed by Don Coscarelli. This is just an awesome film. Here are the extras. Really cool. And then underneath, cover is the same. I really love the art style of that. really cool. And Angus Scrimm just has this, the tall man. He really was tall. Very, very tall guy. Got that lanky kind of look. But you felt his presence whenever he arrived and whenever he spoke. On the left, you had the DVD, and on the right, you had the Blu-ray. You see him holding one of the spheres, which has blades and a drill. All right, Phantasm. Awesome film. There is oh man, what is it? I think 5 or 6 films or 4. I think it's 4 or 5. And whether there's going to be another one, not sure. But the original one is still good. I definitely say check this out, Phantasm. This I think you could still get the remastered pretty commonly. I know I found the steelbook quite a bit. Maybe not so much in store. I know the Sphere collection I think is still available. I'm not sure if it's still in print, but there was another one that was before that one. I think it was an Arrow release. Not sure that's still available. I think that's out of print. So next up, we have another version to the Conjuring universe to add, and that is The Conjuring. This is the original lenticular cover. I've been trying to find this before I got the newer one that came out with all those re-releases where the eyes move and stuff. So let me get it out of the light. So you see the match, and you see the hands clap, and the light goes out. It's from that scene where she's in the attic. I hope you guys can see that clearly. And the title goes red too. That is awesome. So glad I was able to find this. Got it used secondhand. The original Conjuring film, the first one, still good. Very, very good film. Awesome. The scares are great. The story is well done. So yeah, if you can find this one with a lenticular, I found this used for like $4 or $5 at Recipe Music. So yeah, I'd say pick it up. Is awesome. Left is DVD. On the right, you have the Blu-ray. All right, so I think I'm going to show 2 at a time here. Oh, because we still have quite a bit to show. So, all right. So next up, we have Don't Breathe and The Cabin in the Woods. All right, so let's check out Don't Breathe from the creators of Evil Dead. Now, I think that's the newer one. I can't quite remember. It might be the original one. So 8 deleted scenes. So this, you follow a group of people who decide to, I guess, rob this guy who is blind. And they go into his house. There's boards everywhere. There's, seems like it's closed off. Here's the special features. But unbeknownst to them, he is fully aware of his surroundings. He goes, of course, off of sound, off of, even the slightest breath. And, yeah, it's them trying to survive. But then you also find out some deeper, darker secrets that's going on in that house, too. So, yeah, this movie was pretty cool concept. The whole thing with the sound kind of goes back and forth as to whether, he didn't hear that, but he heard that one. So you have kind of that kind of issue with it. But still, I say fun movie. And The Cabin in the Woods. This is a great, great love letter to just horror films in general. So here you have the cabin. That's it regularly. Now you see it's all twisted. And then when you move it, you have all these different creatures inside. See, it looks like a werewolf. I believe that's the merman. You have what looks to be kind of like a Hellraiser type guy, like a Pinhead. I believe you have like zombies. You have looks like a giant snake. Very, very cool film. This was awesome. You do have kind of like your horror tropes in there. Here's the special features. But it takes that and it turns it on its head. Like it's not exactly what you think. And it's something with this cabin in general, just seeing it twisted like that. What is this? Is this an actual facility. Like what? Like what is happening? is this really going on? But yeah, Cabin in the Woods. There is a 4K edition of this as well. I have found that, but just the regular Blu-ray works fine. This is Blu-ray digital. This is Blu-ray digital. So yeah, The Cabin in the Woods, Don't Breathe, two really cool films. All right, and then next up we have A Quiet Place. Now this is the first steelbook because there is a Mondo edition where it has like these light bulbs, and here's the backing. So this is Blu-ray, DVD, and digital. And then on the back, you have the story details. Here's the special features. So, Quiet Place. So, apparently, these creatures have invaded Earth, or at least this town, this area that we're focusing on with this family, and they go off of sound. So, if they hear anything, they will go and hunt it. They will attack it. They will approach where that sound is coming from. And we follow this family. They have like sand on the ground where they take steps so it doesn't really make a lot of noise. If they hear you, they hunt you. And yeah, you just go off of there, and it's them trying to survive. So on the bottom you have the Blu-ray, on the top you have the DVD. Let's go ahead and take these out. And there you have the claw marks on the inside. And it goes, yeah, all the way across, even in the middle. And then the front and back. Really like this steelbook. You get like the actual claw marks, like they're actually put in there. That is cool. So yeah, this movie was pretty interesting. I do like the concept of it. You make a sound and it could be over. And the creature designs, I thought those were cool. I thought they looked really good. There are some story beats that are kind of wonky, as considering maybe what a possible weakness is, or could they just go to this place? But yeah, I'd say overall it's fun, cool watch. This has a Mondo release, and I'm not sure this is on 4K. I don't think it is yet, because I think the Mondo is just regular Blu-ray. So, yeah, Quiet Place. All right, so we are down to the last four here. So I'm going to show these next two together. We have Crimson Peak and Overlord. All right, so Crimson Peak here, you have Blu-ray DVD combo. This is done by Guillermo del Toro. Believe there is one with a lenticular. This is just like the regular basic one. Here's the spine. So I got this used. Good shape. Here's the story details here. Yeah, Slicko's a little beat up, but disc plays fine. There you have a skull, looks like a moth, you have a butterfly. And here are the special features. Now, there is a more, I would say, completed edition. I believe that was released by Arrow Video, I think. I don't think it's a Criterion. I can't quite remember. But it's a real nice set. It comes in like a big red box. So maybe I might pick that up, because I think that has more extras and stuff on it that aren't on here. So on the left, you have the DVD, and on the right, you have the Blu-ray. So you have this, married couple. They go to this this place called pretty much Crimson Peak. It's on this this hill, and it's like sinking, and the ground is like red. It's like clay. It's excuse me. It's pretty interesting. Yeah. So you have this lady who's newly married to this this guy. She finds out some secrets about him and about this building, and she meets his sister, and things just kind of get weirder from there. Start seeing what looks to be ghosts and spirits, and you're just wondering, wait, what is happening? What's up with this place? And that's pretty much Crimson Peak. But very well done. I really, really enjoyed this film. Don't think this is on 4K or anything. I think it's just this one and then the Arrow, which I think is still in print. It's not an Arrow Criterion. And then next up we have Overlord, 4K Blu-ray and digital. And if you look closely, the blood spots, so you have a plane and parachutes with the soldiers. That is cool. That took me a minute to realize that. So this, you follow a group of soldiers. They are landing different places. I believe this is during World War II. So they are supposed to get to this one place, but they land in another. They get to this, this village, and they find out that the enemy is doing these weird experiments, and it's up to them to try and get the heck out, and try and survive. And it's actually really cool. There's actually a lot of good practical effect work in here. You do have CG as well. On the left you have the regular Blu-ray, on the right you have the 4K. But overall this was really fun, really intense, and the 4K is really good. The sound quality, very, very nice. Very nicely done. And effects look good too. So yeah, really cool, kind of like war, horror, I say body horror type film. Yeah. Overlord. Alright, and last up, we have Train to Busan and the Bloodthirsty Trilogy. Alright, so Train to Busan, so you follow this guy and his daughter, and they are on their way pretty much to, Busan. But then things start happening. You start noticing some things. You see fire trucks and stuff, like police heading to a bunch of places. You see the military. Here's the bonus features. And then, as it turns out, people are coming back from the dead. And it makes its way onto the train, and it's up to them to try and survive along with a huge group of other people. You have a guy and his wife who is pregnant. You have a baseball team. Their friends, a bunch of students, a bunch of business type people. Of course, you have some others that are like, no, leave them. We don't need them. You have that whole aspect of it. People are fighting each other, even though they're all trying to survive. But Train to Busan, this is great. Very, very good. The makeup work is awesome. You have the action. The scares are great. And yeah, so this does have a sequel, which is called Peninsula. I think there's another part of the name. I think it's Train to Busan Peninsula. I think that's already out, or I think it's up for pre-order. I think the 4K and the Blu-ray. So this does have a real nice steelbook. I don't think this one's on 4K yet. Not that I know of. But Train to Busan. Check this out. Awesome film. And last up is a Arrow release, the Bloodthirsty Trilogy. So we have The Vampire Doll, Lake of Dracula, and Evil of Dracula. So this is a nice set. Got this real nice shiny kind of matte finish of Japanese vampire films, which is really cool. Released by Arrow Video. And just right off the bat, the quality is great. Awesome. Really good. Arrow really puts out some nice sets. And here are all the special edition content. So it's about audio, some special features, video. And this will give you some details about each film. Alright. And then underneath, the cover is reversible. So it's just a little brighter. Along with that. Okay. And then on the inside, you get a booklet. Yeah, there you see like the vampire teeth. And you get like some info about each film. You get like interviews and things like that. And then about the transfer and stuff. So really cool edition. So disc 1 you have Vampire Doll. And then disc 2 has Lake of Dracula and Evil of Dracula. So these, I have heard of them. I think I was watching like some random, like horror movie, like suggestions, and these three came up, and yeah, really, really good. And I think these are the original poster art for them. This is awesome. Look at the detail of that. That is cool. So yeah, get some Japanese horror films. Really cool. Get Dracula in like a different version, which is awesome. Alright, so let's put the booklet back. Alright, the Bloodthirsty Trilogy. Okay, so let's go ahead and display these, and that does it for random videos. Number 7. Almost forgot again. Alright, so let's put some random ones here. Okay. And alright. So yeah, feel free, let me know in the comment section below. Have you guys seen any of these films that I've shown today? There they are, all good together. And yeah, just feel free to let me know. Have you guys seen Pumpkinhead, Phantasm, any of the Bloodthirsty films, The Cabin in the Woods, A Quiet Place, any of them? Feel free to let me know in the comment section below. And with that, I'll see you guys next time.